Hey guys, and welcome back to another mod spotlight. Today we have Big Boss Modding's converted John Deere combines. They are converted by s690i modding. Not sure how you would even try and pronounce his name. He's the one that does the Cat Challenger and the Adco Challengers, the black one and the other one that's come out. I wasn't expecting to see these today by any means. Today is still Tuesday for me. For those guys in the UK, I don't know if you'll catch us until tomorrow now, that being Wednesday. So, we're going to have to do this video a little different. For some reason, if I hit my F1, don't know if it's these combines, header trailer, or whatever to do with this pack, my control menu isn't working. I did have a couple of mods in that I've never really used before, one of which was the John Deere M Series tractor. I thought I deleted it, but I didn't. And a tipper trailer. So I don't know if that caused it or what caused it, but it seems to be okay in Westbridge Hills. So we're going to do the walk around on this map and the showing the dirt and the functionality, and then we'll go over to some of the other pointers that I want to show on Westbridge. So we'll these are the John Deere S690, yeah, 690i. So we have the tracked version. You can see here, very shiny. I don't know if the shininess could be tweaked down a little bit. I believe these are still in beta, early access kind of deal. I think, judging by the title, I think it was 0.1V or V 0.1, whatever. Anyway, we can open up the hatches. I cannot remember if we could do this in the original version from Big Boss Modern. More than likely. Big issue I see here is the grain tank has definitely got a leak. Our grain should be down there. This is the tracked version. See, very neat. Very small package compared to this guy. We are on Thornton. Some of the roads on Thornton that I found, that guy down there will not fit. Both doors do open. The textures, I commented when I first did this review in FS13, they need to be cleaned up, and they still do. You can see the black lines on the textures. Looks like they were done in paint. Again, this is Big Boss Modding, nothing to do with SIID's moddings stuff. The lines there, like I said, I commented on in the original, was just me being picky, but they do look, well, let's just say not the best. Small beacon on the back there, definitely feel it's a different beacon than before. Does have the license plates that you can register. That's another thing I'm not a big fan of personally. Original tires, you can see Michelin, Big X, or Mega X. Mega X Big. Or BIB by the looks of it. Not big. The tracks, this side opens up, you can see the all the bouts. Some texture issues there. I am noticing quite a few texture issues actually. So cool back here is you'll see just in that gap there, the stuff moving for the pressure and stuff like that. How you open this is you climb up on the sides here and hit M. Again, I will show you that when we go over to Westbridge. So that is that. The headers, you get the 6040D with the conveyor belt and the wheels on here. I guess it's like a flex head. I'm not sure what the wheels are for. So if you guys know, let me know. The 6035 or the 635R header, your standard header with your auger in the middle. This header trailer is a big question mark. I don't know if this comes with the pack. There is no pictures to say whether it does or not, or whether I picked this up and it happens to be in my mods folder. So, question mark to do with the header trailer. Not a fan of if this header trailer is part of the pack. Not a fan of it. Doesn't have a lock-in script. The one that I use in my main gameplay is definitely a plus. These combines have an oil change script. So here is the oil. This is a Castrol classic oil in the classic cans. Looks pretty nice. The why do I keep on saying 5? The 612 corn header. Pretty nice folding one. So we have that. And 640 FD. I think this means it's the flex one. Again, not sure. And that is our headers. So it comes with 4 headers. Good range. Here is the wheeled version of the combine. The wheels, or the tires, should I say, are extremely wide. So it does make it a bit of a pain to maneuver around some maps, I imagine. Love the textures on the tires, though. You can see it's got a little bit of mud on there, but the rest of the textures, like the greyish colour, is part of the combine, and it looks used. What do I usually say about mods? I like stuff that looks like it's been used, and the tires definitely look like it. Combines are fully washable. The headers I'm not too sure. We'll have to find out together, basically. We'll go up inside the combine on this guy. So interior, pretty nice. I think the overhaul was really done on the computer system, I want to say. This does have IC control on the right control. I have mine changed from spacebar to left alt, and this combine changes it for the combine to control. So it does differ there. We have the IC control, like I say. Oh, you guys can't even see the IC control. We've got a ignition switch, folding steering wheel. Looks like it memorizes stuff that I like. And other stuff down here we'll go over on Westbridge because I can't remember half of it. Alright, we'll start this up and I'll shut up so you guys can hear it. Watch the computer screens. Yeah. Watch these. It started. Very quiet. Hopefully it come across okay, I don't know. But we have the warning signs that shows parked, very crisp and clear. I cannot remember on Big Boss Modern if they were that good. I don't think they were. You can see if I take the parking brake off, it is switched off. You can see fuel levels and all that good stuff. If I put the headlights on, you can see a sign for the headlights. I want to say that combine over there was a better one. Working lights, and again beacons. So that's what everything looks like all switched on. So that's just normal lights, front lights, and your rear working lights. And I believe may not switch on, but there is a key for the pipe one too. And of course your indicators. I'll switch off the lights so you can see that. And even shows you up top there which one is on. That's cool, I like that. The mirrors, if you hit your 0 on the numeric keypad, will pull up an extra window. You'll see here it shows you can adjust your mirrors. Another feature I love. I hope you can do this in 17. But you can arrow keys for hold left control and your arrow keys for that the left mirror, as you can see. Adjust the whole thing, not just the image. That is pretty damn awesome. I love having adjustable mirrors on mods. Definitely wish it was a more common thing. And I believe it's the same key, so left control and the arrow keys on the numeric keypad, so 8, 4 and 6, then 5 for down will adjust your right mirror. Something about that. Road travel, I guess. I don't know. And that is that. We'll shut this down. Screen's just switch off and head over to the other combine over here. So you can see we have some grain in there. That's what the grain texture looks like. We will start her up and switch on the combine, and you can see all the stuff spins. There is some issues with textures and stuff like that. You can see the conveyor floor, I guess, moving back there. Bouts and all that good stuff moving away. I like that, the fact that you can open it up and see stuff. Definitely can do with stuff being tidied together. Another thing I did notice, I'll switch this off so it's slightly quieter. If we open up the door, you can see just down there it kind of clips through the floor. I don't know if anyone's seen this yet. And if we get up underneath there, kind of hard to see, but you can see it actually. Come on now. It does clip through the actual floor itself. I believe that could be it there, actually. Definitely see it when it's moving, though. Clipping through there. So just something I was going to point out. Something that it does do. The computer screen is what I did want to show you guys. Now you'll see, we'll pull up the IC control so I have a cursor. It shows you the amount that's in the combine tank, 33%. Over here, when you are going along, it will have, whether you're in line, too far to the left, too far to the right, so on and so forth. I'll demonstrate that in a minute. And of course your cluster up here, real nice and clearing. I like that. So we'll close the doors. Wondered how you did it, but it's kind of awkward. Kind of have to jump over everything and up to the side there to do it. Kind of prefer maybe if it was down here. The collision box, whatever you want to call it, the trigger point, should I say, was on the ground instead of climbing all over the place. Pain in the ass to find. Alright, lift that up, take the parking brake off. Reversing camera comes up. Not that it's a real life reversing cam, that's a shame. Would love to see maybe later down the line these to have cameras like some of the class combines do that are out there. This is the tracked version, as I said. You can see the track texture moving around, kind of the line. That's, again, just being picky, pointing out the obvious. Thing to remember, this is a 2013 model that's been made to work in 15. So we'll start it up. We do have the capability of spread and straw and windrow and straw. That is your usual suspects for keys. The dust particle effects are pretty substantial. And here's your windrow. Pretty standard affair. See the stuff going into the header. And you'll see what I mean about the red lines. So I'm going to go way off to here. And you can see it freaking out once it gets a bead on the correct line I'm supposed to be taking. Up top you can see looks like a hectares, how many hectares we've done maybe, a time down at the bottom, engine RPM, and the 62, I'm not too sure what that is supposed to be, probably speed actually. It's a 6.2 mile an hour. On the speed, 45% full. There's our grain textures. So really, that is about it here. What I'm going to do is take a run down in probably the wheeled combine, as it's not hooked up I don't think, and show you the dirtiness, sort of what it looks like dirty. And trust me guys, you can clearly see they both do get dirty. I'm not going to take them both down there though. So we should be right back. Another thing I wanted to touch on actually kind of quickly is the camera angles on this. For the most part it's fine, you may not get what I'm on about, but it's the fact that you can only zoom out so far right now when it stops. That's how far I can zoom out. I don't think it's enough. Most of the vehicles can zoom out a good amount more, even the stock. If we go even to this combine, I feel this one even goes a little further out. So just something that I wanted to tell you guys about in the video here. Alrighty, as we're driving along here, you guys can somewhat hear it. Just sounds like a standard combine. Goes along the road about 18 mile an hour, same as the tracked version over there, and travels quite nicely. Inside, you can see the engine RPM, the speed, like I was saying earlier. You see the lever there for forward and backwards, I guess. The shuttle control, if you will. This one, if you run drive control, you can put it into four-wheel drive, diff lock, and all that good stuff. And this one also has the adjustable mirrors. Pretty much the only differences between the two is the rims and tyres. The other one has different rear tyres and obviously doesn't have tyres up front, it has tracks. Other than that, they are pretty much exactly the same. There may be some underlying things that I do not know about yet. I don't know. Going on to the topic of how the oil's changed, I have no idea. It's probably going to be a thing like normal of so many hours. It'll say, hey, the oil needs to be changed, and you change the oil. I imagine. You probably need to put a good amount of hours on the machine for it to do that, and it's usually real hours, so yeah. Here's the textures of it getting dirty. Now the main body of the combine, the dusty colour, I wouldn't even say mud, is I'm pretty sure from what 13 used to look like. Remember, FS13 didn't have stock washable vehicles, it was still a mod at that point. The tyres and rims, I don't know where he got them from, whether he made them, he could well have. Look really nice, they're actually what you would expect to see. The wheels and tyres would get muddy, the combine would be dusty, more than likely, not so much mud, just around where the arches are around here maybe, and up there would be mud from splatter. But this is the combine dirty, inside is clean, nothing like that. But this is the machine covered in mud. So what I didn't show is the combine unfolding. I would like to see what key it was, but there it is. Here is the horn as well. Something about this is actually sounds a decent horn for these type of vehicles. They don't have huge air horns, as people may believe they do. So that is the unfold. You'll see the width warning signs disappear. That's what was taking the time. Again, ladder folds back in. And warning signs. So we will head over to Westbridge, I can show you the rest of the controls, and then we will wrap up the video there. Well, it was convenient on Westbridge that I fast forwarded it to get it better daylight, and it happened to be raining. Needless to say, after you have the ignition on once, the wiper works as well. Something that I don't really show off too often in game. Again, a modder that's got a 1-up on FarmSim 15. As FarmSim stock vehicles don't do this. Alright, we'll be back after we get some daylight and the rain goes away. Alrighty, here's some daylight for you. So we have it on Westbridge, and yes, the controls menu works after save and restart. I have no idea what caused that on Thornton. Hopefully it doesn't cause an issue with these combines, because I plan on using this guy right here on my game save. So what did I really want to go over? Well, the wiper's still going. The help menu. I think, well, I almost guarantee s690i is not English speaking. So I would love to see English kind of control commands. A lot of his machines don't have them. As you'll see here, when we get to the top, you'll see the M come up. No idea what that means. Big Boss Modern had English title or English controls as well, but the M is for the doors. Kind of figured that one out, and you'll see it appear there for the other door. And you'll see it for the left control and register stuff for the license plate back there. Really don't care for that to be there, so I never really do it. Mainly because it's all European countries. The IC control is another thing I wanted to go over. Alrighty, so you see down here we have left mouse, open steering console, and it will fold like so. Then you'll see the ignition here. Just works like it would if it was manual ignition doing it. We'll switch it off for the time being. Over here on the joystick we have cutter, activate up and down, close pipe, unfold combine, fresher start stop, and the chopper on and off. I'm guessing that's for the back end for the windrow. We'll deactivate IC so I can spin the camera around, and that appears to be it. Pretty much on the rest of the machine actually. If we go over to here, we've got the door that you guys saw earlier, and that honestly is it. Not much, but enough. It's an awesome combine to have back in Farm Simulator, properly converted. There was other versions out already. Some of you may or may not have them. The link will be in the description down below for his fan page. As of right now, they are only available to my knowledge on his fan page, so I will link that just in case he does come out with tweaks. So unfortunately, if you don't have Facebook and his page, I can't remember if it's private or not, you may not be able to get it. If you do have other versions of this in your mods folder, I recommend deleting them, because I do know there's quite a few of these that are out there, if not the same one, that's got a crap ton of errors in your log if you actually look. Same place you go to put your mods folder, look down, you'll see game log, I think it is. Click on that, open that up, and scroll down to the last time you used the combines. You'll see what I mean, you'll probably be shocked. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the quick overview on these combines. Definitely recommend them. Old favourite of mine from FS13. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.